Welcome back, champions of the core. Today we're diving deep into one of the most debated jungle matchups in Predecessor, Khaimera versus Serath. Both of these powerful heroes bring brutal strength to the jungle, but in very different ways. Khaimera is a relentless brawler with incredible sustain, while Serath is a deadly hybrid assassin capable of diving into the heart of enemy teams and emerging unscathed. So which one truly reigns supreme in the jungle? Let's break down their kits, jungle clear, gank potential, team synergy, and late-game impact to determine who deserves the jungle crown. Let's start with Khaimera, the primal tank of the jungle. He thrives in close-quarters combat, leveraging his passive healing to win duels and sustain through camps without needing to back often. His spirit regeneration grants bonus health per hit, making him extremely durable. His ambush dash lets him close gaps and stick to targets, while his cull provides a potent AoE slow and damage. Khaimera Unleash is a hard-hitting single-target stun that not only locks down enemies, but also lets him dominate 1v1 skirmishes with ease. On the flip side, we have Serath, a high-mobility, hybrid damage champion who dances between light and dark. She brings a unique mix of magic and physical damage, making her difficult to itemize against. Her Heaven's Fury grants AoE sustain and damage, allowing her to thrive in fights with multiple enemies. Her Ascend gives her mobility and untargetability, perfect for dodging skill shots or diving deep. And then there's her devastating ultimate, Heresy, which deals heavy AoE magic damage and makes her a nightmare in clustered teamfights. When it comes to clearing jungle camps, both heroes are solid, but Khaimera takes the edge early game. His sustain through passive healing means he can stay out longer without recalling, and his cooldowns reset fast enough to keep up pressure across the map. Serath's early clear is decent, but she's more mana-reliant and depends on landing AoE abilities to maintain speed and health. Once she hits level 6, her clear skyrockets, but she's slightly more vulnerable to invades in the first few minutes. Ganking is where both champions shine, but in different ways. Khaimera's ganks are straightforward and brutal. He dives in, slows, and stuns with high damage and durability. His kit is built for reliable lockdown, especially when paired with laners who can follow up with CC like Richter, Narbash, or Decker. Serath's ganks are more explosive and riskier. She excels at diving under towers and finishing off targets quickly with her burst, especially when allies like Phase or Howitzer can help peel or reposition. However, if her burst doesn't finish the job, she's more susceptible to counterattacks. Team synergy is critical in deciding which jungler fits best. Khaimera works beautifully in dive or skirmish-heavy comps. Pair him with heroes like Countess, Crunch, or Kalari, and you get a terrifying engage squad that thrives on chaos and close-range fights. On the other hand, Serath shines in coordinated teamfight comps. She pairs exceptionally well with AoE mages like Gadget or Bellica, who can soften up multiple enemies for her to clean up. Her ability to reposition and dodge makes her ideal for aggressive, high-mobility comps. The mid to late game is where the differences between them become more pronounced. Khaimera starts strong but falls off if enemies begin to peel him or kite him out. Without reliable ranged engage or AoE disruption, he can get outscaled in coordinated 5v5 fights. Serath, however, ramps up with levels and items. Her AoE damage and hybrid scaling let her shred through backlines, and her mobility helps her dodge threats like stuns or ultimates. If she isn't shut down early, she becomes one of the most dangerous champions in the game. When it comes to securing objectives like Fangtooth or Orb Prime, both junglers bring strengths. Khaimera's sustain allows him to tank early Fangtooth with ease, while Serath's AoE helps burst it down faster. However, Serath brings better map pressure thanks to her fast wave, clear, and mobility. She can rotate between lanes quickly, backline dive during sieges, and threaten split-push scenarios. Khaimera prefers brawling and dueling, so he thrives when your team wants to force skirmishes around jungle camps and choke points. If you're playing jungle and want a safe, consistent option with strong early pressure, Khaimera is your pick. He's forgiving, durable, and easy to execute in most scenarios. But if you're confident in your mechanical skill and positioning, Serath offers a higher skill ceiling and more carry potential. She's not as forgiving. One bad dive can cost you the game, but when played well, she can single-handedly turn the tide of a teamfight with one perfectly timed ult. So, who's the better jungler in Predecessor, Khaimera or Serath? Khaimera offers reliable ganks, early control, and frontline pressure, making him ideal for newer players or teams needing a bruiser-style jungle. but Serath takes the edge for overall carry potential, especially in the late game. Her hybrid damage, mobility, and AoE burst make her a terrifying force in the right hands. In the end, Khaimera is the safer jungler, but Serath is the stronger carry, if you can master her. When it comes to me personally, if I were to be the jungler on the team, I'd much rather play as Khaimera. But as for who I'd prefer to have on the team myself, assuming the players in question were proficient with each character, due to the utility she has, I'd rather have Serath over Khaimera. But let us know in the comments, who would you rather play as jungler yourself, Khaimera or Serath? Who would you prefer to be on your team between the two of them? If you liked today's video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more content. Thank you all for joining us today, and until our next video, get out there on the field and return to the void.